I bet you've just been watching me click buttons for the last 5 minutes. I miss you. Talia, can you hear me okay? And also, do you usually turn your phone or iPad to the side when you record? I wish I could hug you. Okay, let's see, I'll try it too. I think that will work. Thank you, Talia. Hi, everybody. Tennis. Oh, thanks, Tal. Oh, I just did it. Cool. So, hi, everybody that just came in. I rejoined Facebook after many, many years of being off last night so I could do this, which is why you've all been watching me just stare at my iPad with my mouth half wide open, just clicking things. So thanks for bearing with me. I've never done this before. So, hello again, Facebook. Hello, Facebook Live. Okay, we'll get started in just a few minutes. And if anybody has hand weights, maybe like 1, 2, or 3 pound hand weights, that could be handy. You don't need them, but if you have them, maybe grab them. You could also use, I don't know, cans of crushed tomatoes, water bottles might help. So just something if you want to grab, if you have handy, it could be helpful. And I'll talk about where in the class we'll use them. Thanks, Christine. I had to text Christine and ask her if I was live because I had no idea if I was just talking to myself in a camera. Thanks, Christine and Talia, for helping me out. We'll get started in just a few minutes. I'm going to shed some layers in the meantime. That's funny, Christine. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Let me know in the comments or just let Christine know after this class. I am going to be doing this over the next few weeks on Tuesdays. This is my first go at teaching virtual and also my first time on Facebook after forever. So my first experience with Facebook Live. So let me know what to change, angles, if you need me to talk louder, just let me know. So, okay, let's get started. We're going to start with some abdominal warm-ups. And if you've been to the Core Fire class in the studio, this is nothing new to you. But normally, I always like to get started with abdominal warm-ups just to fire everything up before we get going. So I want you to come lying down on your mat. Bring both hands behind the back of your neck. Bend your right knee and your left leg will remain long on the mat, just heavy on the mat. Okay. Heads in your hands. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth as you lift up head, neck, and shoulders and look into your abdominals. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Get right up with the shoulder blades. Inhale to lower. 6 more. Exhale for 6. Inhale, lower. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your head back down. Now we add on. So this long leg that's currently heavy on the mat, I want you to hover it off of the mat. Get a lot of length through your toes. Keep it hovered the entire time. Same thing with your leg hovered. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. For 6, 5, 4, 3, always breathing and really trying to get up off of the shoulder blades. 1 more here, and rest your head. Okay, let's change sides. So now
Left knee is bent, right leg is long, and we start with the long leg heavy on the mat, hands behind the back of your neck. Take an inhale through the nose, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. And really let your head be heavy in your hands here. Try not to use your arms or hug your arms into your ears to let them help you get up. Keep your elbows really wide, head is heavy in your hands, and just really letting your abdominals take all of the work here. 2 more from here. Last one. Rest your head. Now we add on. The long leg, it's going to hover up off of the mat. We keep it hovered off of the mat. Same thing with the leg lifted. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 6. Slow and with control with these. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Rest your head, just bring your knees in. Give your knees a hug. Rock side to side, let any tension out of your lower back. Okay, next set or next exercise in this segment, it's called footwork on the mat. So this is normally an exercise that you would do on the Pilates equipment, the apparatus, and it's a lot more challenging on the mat because you don't have the equipment to leverage. Okay, here's where we're going. Knees will be in tabletop, legs will be in tabletop, knees right above your hips. Now I want you to take your heels together and your toes apart. You're going to come back up, head, neck, and shoulders, hands behind the back of your neck. Pull your abdominals up and in, keep your tailbone heavy on the mat. As you inhale, press the legs out long. Exhale, resist to bring them back in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, resist. Really try to squeeze your heels together. Exhale, resist. The belly's going to want to pop up. When you lengthen those legs, don't let it. Keep that belly button pulled up and in. Pressing your lower back into the mat the entire time. Let's take 3 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. For 2. Last one. Rest your head, take a breath. Okay, pretty similar. This next one in the series, we're coming back up, head, neck, and shoulders, but now our knees are glued together, feet are glued together, and feet are flexed. Hands behind the back of the neck, pull the abdominals up and in. Inhale, press the legs out long. Exhale, pull the knees back in. For 7, 6, for 5, lower back is pressing into the mat the entire time, especially when you lengthen those legs. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your knees in, rest your head, rock side to side. Any point in time, if you need to bring your head down, bring your head down. Okay, last one in this series. We come back up, head, neck, and shoulders, and just like where we started, our heels are together, toes are apart. Hands come behind the back of your neck, pull the abdominals up and in, extend those legs out long, hold. Just hold your legs out long, heels together, toes apart. Pull the abdominals in, pressing the lower back into the mat. Keeping your legs out long, heels together, toes apart. Point your toes, flex. Point, flex. For 8, keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring your knees in, rest your head, rock side to side. Nice job, everybody. I can feel that already. I hope you can too. Okay, now we go into the Pilates 100. So we've only done this a couple of times in our in-studio classes. But let's start, legs in tabletop, knees above your hips. Now you're gonna come back up, head, neck, and shoulders, but now our arms are long by your side. We can stay legs in tabletop, especially if your lower back is bothering you. Otherwise, pull the abdominals up and in. Extend your legs out long to 45 degrees. Roll your shoulders down your back, and I want you to start to pump your arms. Inhaling for 5 counts, exhaling for 5 counts. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pumping your arms. Keep breathing. I want you to focus on the exhale, letting out all of that breath on the exhale, rolling your shoulders down your back, pumping your arms, lower back, pressing into the mat. 3 more sets. For 2. Last 1. Bring both knees in, rest your head, rock side to side. Nice job. Okay, roll-ups. So for roll-ups, your legs are going to be long on the mat, and we're going to come, again, heels together, toes apart with the feet. Bring both arms up to the ceiling, and this is where we'll start. Now, I mentioned earlier, if you had some hand weights, 1, 2, 3 pounds, maybe some water bottles or canned goods, this is where these can come in handy. So these are difficult, and if you have a hard time getting, rolling up to a seated position, use your hand weights. Keep your hand weights in your hands, and it will just give you a little bit of help coming up, okay? So hands up to the ceiling, take an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to lift up, head, neck, and shoulders. Lift up, reach toward your toes, right above your toes. Pull those shoulders down your back as you reach forward, chins towards your chest. Take an inhale and slowly come down on the exhale as you come down lower back, middle back, then upper back. Let's take it again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale as you lift and reach forward. As you reach forward, pull that belly button way back toward your spine as you reach forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Slow with control. Again, take an inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Don't let those shoulders creep up toward your ears. Keep them plugged down your back as you reach forward. Inhale, exhale, slowly lower down. We're taking 3 more. Inhale, exhale, reach and lift. Pull that waist, that belly button back as you reach forward, finding opposition in that spine. Inhale, exhale, slowly lower down. 2 more. Reach forward. Ideally, your feet will not move here. So try not to move those feet, especially on the way down. You're going to have to force your lower back to curl down on the way back to let that happen, or not let that happen. Reach forward. Exhale, slowly lower down, slow with control. Okay. Stretch the legs out a little bit. So just pull the left knee in toward your chest. Just give it a hug here. And just take a few breaths here. Just let your abdominals cool down a bit. Really pull that knee in toward your underarm as you really try to find length and extension through that long leg. Now bring your right toes to the ceiling. Hands behind the back of your right thigh, and just gently press your leg, your thigh into your hands, and just find length through that right leg. Just take a few breaths here. And now flex your toes down toward your nose, and point, and flex, and point for 3, 2, 1. Take little circles with that foot circle. 3, 2, 1. Reverse that. 3, 2, 1. Hold and gently pull that right leg in toward your chest while keeping it really, really long. Pull that knee into your underarm one more time, and we'll switch legs. So the left leg is going to hug in, extend that right leg long, and just take a few breaths here. Really getting into that hip flexor. Now bring those left toes to the ceiling, hug the back of that right thigh, and just get really long in that left leg, pressing that left thigh into the backs of those hands. And now flex your foot, toes toward your nose, and point, flex, and point for 3, 2, one, and circle the foot for 3, 2, 1, reverse, 3, 2, 1, hold, and gently, just gently, gently pull that left leg in toward your chest and just find extension and length through that left leg and right. And hug that knee in toward your underarm one more time. And extend that leg. Okay, shake out the legs a little bit, and we're going into the Pilates ab series. Okay, so we're gonna start the series, each exercise, pretty slow and controlled, and then we'll pick it up for flow. So I'll talk you through it. Okay, start with single leg stretch. You're gonna pull your knees in toward your chest and come up, head, neck, and shoulders. Again, if you feel it in the back of your neck at any point, just keep your head down. Okay, we're looking into our abdominals. Now we're gonna pull the right knee in as you extend the left leg long. That left hand will come just below the right knee. And I want your legs, each time they pass each other, to brush each other. I want you to stay inside your center line. Take an inhale. Exhale as you pull that knee and extend that left leg long. Inhale, change. Exhale, pull that opposite knee in. Inhale, change. Exhale, pull that knee in. Inhale, change. Exhale, pull in. One more set, slow. Last one here. Let's pick it up. And we'll switch, 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 switch. Keep breathing. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale for 3, 2, last one. Bring both knees in, rest your head. Nice job. Okay, double leg stretch. So for double leg stretch, both knees come back in toward your chest. You're coming back up, head, neck, and shoulders, looking to your abdominals. Hands come in the center of your shins. So I want you to pull your knees in, but keep your tailbone long and heavy on the mat. Now inhale, extend your arms and legs long, hold. Pull the abdominals up and in. You're staying off of the shoulder blades. Lower back is pressing into the mat. Exhale, arms come down around and pull the knees in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, arms come down around to pull in. Inhale, extend, get high off of the shoulder blades. Exhale, come in, one more slow. Inhale, extend, hold. Exhale, come around and in, let's pick it up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come in. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring both knees in, rest your head. Scissors. Now for scissors, toes will come toward the ceiling, and I want you to flex your feet. So toes come toward your nose. You can stay again, head heavy on the mat, or you can come back up, head, neck, and shoulders, again, looking into your abdominals, not up at the ceiling. It will be better for your neck. Hands come behind the back of your right thigh, shin or ankle, whatever is best for you. Now we pull the right leg in as you extend the left leg equidistant. Using your abdominals, take 2 pulses in with your right leg. So you pulse, pulse, in, switch, pulse, pulse. Inhale, exhale, long legs. Inhale, exhale, light with the fingertips, lower back pressing into the mat, looking into your abdominals, keep going at this pace. If you'd like an extra challenge, take your hands away, bring them behind the back of your neck, keep going. Inhale, exhale, 4 more sets. 3, 2, last one. Bring both knees in, rest your head. Nice job. Okay, lower leg lifts. Now for lower leg lifts, at this point in the series, it can maybe start to get into your lower back, which is really common. So you have a few options on how to get into this exercise. If you are feeling it in your lower back, I usually take my hands and bring them into a triangle. You can come side by side and just place them just under your lower back. And it's going to give your lower back some additional support. Okay, so this is an option. If you feel really good and strong, your back feels real good, you can come up head, neck, and shoulders. Both hands will come behind the back of your neck. okay? And even with your hands down on the mat, or sorry, under your lower back, you can keep your head down on the mat, or you can come up, head, neck, and shoulders. So pick your positions, okay? Pull the abdominals, the belly button up and in, tailbone super heavy on the mat, legs glued together. Inhale as you lower the legs for 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale and resist the legs to come back up. Inhale, lower. 2, 1, exhale, resist the legs to come back up. Keep going at this pace. Your belly's gonna wanna pop up as you lower those legs. Don't let it, keep it pulled in. Try not to swing your legs back up either. Really use resistance as you bring the legs back up. And when you lift the legs, stop the legs at 90 degrees. Don't let them come up any further. Let's take 4 more. For 3, lower back pressing into the mat. If your hands are underneath your lower back is pressing into the hands. 2. Last 1. Bring both knees in, rest your head. And you'll notice my legs, they didn't come down very low. And that's only because if I bring my legs down too low, my lower back starts to arch up off of the mat and I lose all of the connection in my abdominals. So if you feel your lower back kind of starting to arch up off of the mat and it's not pressed into the mat, don't go too low with the legs. Okay, the last one in the series is crisscross. So we're gonna break this up a little bit. So let's start legs in tabletop. We come up, head, neck, and shoulders, hands behind the back of your neck. Okay, pull the abdominals up and in, staying off of the shoulder blades. I want you to bring your right underarm up and over to meet that left knee. Hold it here for 3, come up for 2, come up for 1, stay off of the shoulder blades, come back to center. We come to the opposite side. Opposite underarm comes up and over for 3, 2, 1. Center, hold, switch, twist, 3, 2, 1. Center, hold, twist, 3, 2, 1. Center, hold, last set. 3, 2, 1. Center, hold, last one. 3, 2, 1. Rest your head, bring your knees in. Okay, we're going to take that a step further. So we start again, legs in tabletop, come back up, head, neck, and shoulders, both hands come behind the back of your neck. Now, pull the left knee and extend your right leg long. Right underarm comes up and over to meet that left knee. Hold it here for 3, come up 2, come up 1, switch and hold. 3, 2, 1, switch and hold, come up 3, 2, 1, switch and hold. 3, 2, 1, let's pick it up. And we'll switch, 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 switch. Keep breathing, staying up off of the shoulder blades for 3, 2, last 1. Bring both knees in, rest your head, give your knees a hug, rock side to side. And just let any tension go in that lower back. You can take 3 little circles in one direction, massaging your lower back into the mat, and then just change, switch direction, and breathe. Okay, let's take a spinal twist here. That will feel really nice. So you can bring your arms into a cactus shape, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, and just bring your knees over to the right as you look over to the left. And we'll breathe here for a little bit. Maybe about 5 breaths. Enjoy this. I certainly am. Couple more breaths here. And now bring those knees up and over to the opposite side. And again, we're looking in the opposite direction. And breathe. Couple more breaths here. bring those knees back up to center. Just take a full body stretch. So just lengthening your legs out long, extend your arms back behind you, and let those ribs lift up to the ceiling, to the sky, wherever you may be, and just open everything up. Okay, so now we're going to take some lengthening exercises. So let's take a roll up to get there. So for our roll ups, again, our legs are long, feet, heels together, toes apart, arms up to the ceiling. Take an inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth as you reach up and over again, reaching long through the fingers, but pulling your waist way back. And sit up to maintain the position. Nice job. Okay. So this next exercise is called I just forgot it. For the next exercise, basically the idea is we want to find spinal opposition. So we're like trying to do this with our spine. So that's what all of these cues are when I say reach forward, pull back through the waist, trying to do this. This is what we're going for. Okay, so here's where we're going. Hopefully the exercise name will eventually come to me. So our legs are about hip width, feet flexed, arms come up parallel to the floor. And I want you to plug your shoulders down your back. Pull the belly button up and in. Inhale, get really tall through the crown of your head. And exhale, pretend like you're reaching up and over a beach ball that you don't want to pop. So you're reaching up and over, chin comes toward your chest. You're pulling way back through your waist as you reach forward, plugging those shoulders down your back. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale, maintain the position. We'll take it again. Inhale, get tall, tall, tall. Exhale, reach forward. Think about pulling that belly button way back to your spine as you reach forward, not letting those shoulders creep up toward your ears. Pull those abdominals way back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, maintain 2 more times. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, reach forward, pull back through the waist, flex your feet back toward you, let out all the breath. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale, maintain the position, last one. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, reach forward, flex your feet back toward you, roll your shoulders down your back. Inhale, roll back up. Exhale, maintain. Okay. Spine, stretch, forward. That is the exercise name. Okay, moving on. Now we'll go into saw. So pretty similar. Saw is spine stretch forward with a twist. But let's twist before we saw. So I'm actually going to face you. And our feet, again, legs are about hip width. Feet flex toward the ceiling. And you want to watch that your feet stay flexed toward the ceiling and they don't kind of flare out here. Okay. So let's twist before we saw. So arms come out to your periphery. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Hold. Get tall in your twist. Get a little deeper in your twist. Slowly come back to center. And now we inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Hold. Get taller. Twist deeper. Slowly come back to center. One more just like this. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Hold. Get taller. Twist a little deeper. Slowly come back to center. Last one. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, twist to the left. Get taller. Twist a little deeper. Slowly come back to center. Now we saw. So toes facing the ceiling. Twist to the right. You're going to bring your chin to your chest, your pinky finger to your pinky toe. Your back arm comes down around behind you. And you reach and lengthen your arms for 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center, twist and reach. You come up and over. Twist, reach. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center, twist and reach. Come up and over. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center, twist and reach. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center, one more set. Twist and reach up and over. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center, twist and reach up and over. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Center and relax the arms. Nice job. I hope everybody likes my very dirty feet. Okay, let's come on to our stomachs. We're gonna go into swan prep. So, you're gonna lie on your stomachs. Your hands are going to be hand over palm, and legs are gonna be glued together. If you're feeling it again in your lower back, it might feel nice to kind of bring your legs out about hip width. Otherwise, legs will be glued together. Okay, hand over palm, and your forehead is just gonna rest on the back of your hands. Now I want you to pull your belly button up toward your spine and press your pelvis down toward the mat and try to hold that position to protect your lower back, okay? On an inhale, you're gonna lift up, head, neck, chest, head and hands stay attached. Lift, get really long through the crown of your head. Again, abs are pulled up and in, belly button's pulled up toward your spine. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift, up, head, neck, chest, get long through the crown of your head, length versus height here. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, float up, get long. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, float up, abs pulled up and in, even when you're lifted. Exhale, lower down, 2 more. Inhale, float up, get long, long, long through the crown of your head. Exhale, lower down, last one. Inhale, float up, get long, exhale, lower down. Okay, we'll add on. So again, belly button's pulled up toward your spine, pelvis is pressing into the mat, and we'll stay hand over palm with the hands, head resting on the back of our hands. Now I want you to lift back up, head and hands stay attached. You're gonna hold the lifting very gently. You're gonna lift up, up, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, getting length through the crown of your head, even though you're pulsing up. 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly lower down. We're gonna take one more set. Pull that belly button up toward your spine, press your pelvis down into the mat, support that lower back. Lift back up, hold, little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. And let's take a child's pose from here. So just sit right back onto your heels. You can bring your knees out wide and just take a little back break here. I like to move around a little bit sometimes in my child's pose. Do whatever you need. Do whatever works for you and what you need here. Okay. Now we're going to come back onto our stomachs and we're going to go into double leg kick, which this exercise is really nice for posture. Okay. So this one we've done in the studio quite a bit. I really like this exercise. So you're going to let's start on our left cheek. So your left cheek will come down onto the mat and your hands will come hand over palm behind your back. And just walk your hands up your back. And then once you kind of creep them up your back, gently let those shoulders, those elbows just sink down into the mat. Okay. Your legs are super glued together. Pull that belly button back up toward your spine, press the pelvis into the mat. You're going to take 3 kicks in with your legs. So you'll kick in, lower the toes down to the mat, lift the chest, and bring the arms back. You can keep your hands, hand over palm if that bothers your shoulders. Just bring your arms out wide. And now you come onto the opposite cheek, bring those hands back up your back, hand over palm, and we kick, lower the legs, lift the chest, extend the arms, long through the crown of your head. Opposite cheek, kick, lower, lengthen, extend. And we kick, lower, lengthen, extend. We're gonna take 2 more sets. Kick, lower, lengthen, extend. Your back's nice and warm so that you can really find some height if that feels good for you. Extend, 1 more set. Kick, lower, lengthen, extend. Last one, kick, lower, lengthen, extend. And sit right back in a child's pose again. So sit right back onto those heels, and you can bring your knees out wide if that feels good. Stretch those arms forward, and just take some breaths here. Now let's walk our hands over to the right. As we walk our hands over to the right, drive that left hip down to the floor. If you want a little bit more side body stretch here, you can take your left hand, place it on top of your right. Breathe right into your side body. And now come back to center with the arms and just walk them right over to the left, driving that right hip down toward the floor. And if it feels good for you, you can take your right hand, place it on top of your left. And breathe. And slowly come back to center. Let's find table. Okay, so we're in a tabletop position. Hands just below your shoulders. Let's take a few cat and cow stretches. Start with an inhale through your nose. And exhale as you press into the mat. Bring your chin to your chest and round the upper back. Pull the abdominals up toward your back. Inhale, bring your chin toward the ceiling and arch your back. Again, exhale, press into the mat, round the upper back, pull your belly button up toward your spine, abdominals up in toward your back. Inhale, chin to the chest, chin to the ceiling. One more set. Exhale, press into the mat, chin toward your chest, round, round, round. Let out all of the breath here. And inhale, chin to the ceiling. Let's find neutral. Let's take a little lengthening stretch here, one we've all done. Just float your right arm up off the mat. I like to bring my palm in toward my center to try to keep my arm in toward my center and not let it kind of flare out toward the side. Pull your abdominals up and in here, it helps with your balance. And then just float your left leg off of the mat. Find length through the fingertips, length through the toes, length through the crown of your head. Like somebody is pulling you in two different directions from your hand and your foot. Maybe get a little lift in your arm and your leg. And slowly come back to center. Let's take it in the opposite side. Float your left arm up, right leg up. Palm will turn in toward you. Abdominals are pulled up and in, pressing into the mat. Getting long through your limbs, maybe find a little bit of lift here. And slowly come back to center. Let's take that one more time. So, right arm floats up, left leg floats up. Length of the fingers, length of the toes. If it feels good for you, take that bind here. So your right hand will come back to meet your left ankle. Open up that chest. One more breath here. If you did take the bind, lengthen everything back out. Come back to where you started. And come back to center. Opposite arm. Left arm floats up. Right leg floats up. Length of the fingers, length of the toes. And if it's good for you, you can find your bind. Left hand will come back to meet your right foot. And just open up that chest. Couple more breaths here. If you took the bind, come back out to find length. And come back to center. Nice job. Okay, let's move on to our legs. Let's do some leg work. Okay, so we're going to go into some bridging here. So you're going to lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, arms long by your side. Now I want you to walk your heels back, ideally so that they're brushing your fingertips. I want you to glue your legs together. Okay, take an inhale through your nose. Exhale as you curl your pelvis and start to lift up, coming up lower back, middle back, upper back, toward your bridge. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this here. I want you to watch that your ribs aren't lifting toward the ceiling, okay? I want you to find a little tuck in your tailbone so that your hips are higher than your ribs. So try to soften up your ribs, but keep your glutes and your hips high. And try to stand in your feet, getting all of the weight in your feet. And slowly, we're gonna come down very slow, curling down, upper back, then middle back, then lower back. Let's take it again, take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Lift that pelvis to the ceiling. Ribs are soft so that our glutes and our hips are trying to lift higher than our ribs. Slowly come down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Last one, inhale, exhale, lift, lift, lift. Knees are glued together, and I want you to bring your right toes up toward the ceiling and hold. Stay lifted in the glutes, long in the right leg. Similar to what we did earlier with the scissors, you're going to take 2 pulses in with that right leg. Pulse, pulse in. Keep the leg long as you bring it down, knee to knee. Again, pulse in, lower down, knee to knee. In, lower, knee to knee. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that foot down, stay lifted, lifted, lifted. Now your left toes come to the ceiling, lifted in the glutes, long in the left leg, and we pulse in, lower knee to knee. In, lower knee to knee. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that foot down, stay lifted in the glutes, and lower down, upper back, middle back, lower back. And you can hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side a little bit. Okay, side leg series. Let's turn on to our side and use the back edge of your mat to find a straight line with your body, okay? So once you find a straight line with your body, I want you to float your feet to the front corner of the mat. So you have some options with position here. You can come down, this is option 1, the most common. Bring your arm long and just rest your head on your arm. Top arm is propped in front of you about 6 inches. Hips are stacked. Option 2, you're propped up on your forearm here. Okay? If you're propped up on your forearm, just watch that this doesn't happen throughout the series. You sink down. I want you to stay abs pulled up and in, and I want you to stay lifted. Okay, so pick whichever is good for you today. You're gonna flex both feet, top leg comes up a few inches, and you're not gonna let anything move from your hips to your head. So I want you to keep those abs pulled up and in and let them help you keep your hips stable. As you kick forward, forward, point the toe, bring it back, back, flex and kick, forward, forward, back, back, flex and kick, forward, forward, point back, back. Keep going at this pace. And again, I want you to watch that your hips aren't wiggling and you're not kind of swaying back and forth. Like this isn't happening. Okay, so pull those abs in. The only thing that's moving is your leg. Point back, back. Let's take 2 more. Back, back. Last one. Back, back. Bring the top leg home. Okay. Heels together, toes apart. I want you to point that top toe and lift the leg up. 3, 2, 1. Flex and resist the leg back down. Lift. 2, 1. Exhale to lower. Lift. 2, 1. Exhale, resist to lower the leg. Lift. Lift. For 4, 3, 2, that top leg home. Okay, both feet are parallel again. Bring that top leg up a few inches, point the toe, pull the abs in. Little circles with that top leg, nothing's moving from your hips to your head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Flex that top foot. We're going to take medium-sized circles. So this top leg is going to come up. You come heel to toe, back toe to heel. Up, back, and around. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Bend both knees. So you're in this like sideways tabletop. You can stay again propped up, or you can be on the long arm. At this point, I usually like to come on the long arm here. Okay, pull the abdominals up and in. Heels stay together. Knees will come apart. And you open up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the entire leg lifts for 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to lift that leg, hold. Flex the foot, kick the leg in front of you. You're going to be knee to knee, so your knees are right on top of each other, and bend it back in. Extend and bend. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to kick that leg back out, hold it out straight, lift, lower, lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold, little circles, keeping that leg straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Last one. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back home. Sometimes it's nice to just kind of give your hip a hit to get the cramping out. That one really creeps up on you. It's wicked. Okay, inner thigh work. You're going to take this top leg and you can prop it in front of you like a kickstand here and hold on to the outside of your ankle. So this is one position. If this is really too much on your hips, you can just kind of stack that top leg in front of you. Okay? So bottom foot is flexed, and you're going to lift that bottom leg and lower. Lift and lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Circles. Emphasis on the up with the leg. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Again, the entire leg is circling, not just the foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so we come right over onto the other side. That series is a doozy. Okay, so use the back edge of your mat as a guide to find a straight line. Once you're there, float your feet to the front corner of the mat so you're in this like deep V position. Feet are flexed. Pick your arm position. If you're up on your forearm, you're lifted in the ribs. Abs are pulled up and in. Top leg comes up. And with a flexed foot, you kick forward, forward. Point the toe, bring it back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Nothing's moving from your hips to your head. And your abdominals makes that happen. So really pull your abdominals up and in. Your belly button's pulled up and in. For 3, 2, last 1. Bring that top leg home, okay? Turn your feet out, so heels together, toes apart. Top foot pointed, and you lift up. 3, 2, 1. Flex, resist to bring that leg down, point and lift. 2, 1. Flex to come down, point and lift. For 4, 3, always breathing. 2, last 1. Okay, both feet are parallel. Top leg comes up a few inches, point the toe, little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Flex the foot, medium-sized circle. So you come heel to toe, back toe to heel. Heel to toe, back toe to heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Bend your knees up in front of you. Heels stay together. Knees will come apart. And you open the legs up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the entire leg lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Top leg kicks out in front of you. Bend it back in. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg in front of you. Hold. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back home. You kind of give the hip a hit. Get the cramping out a little bit. Okay, inner thigh lift. So, top leg, it comes up in front of you like a kickstand, or you can stack it in front of you, but if you're kickstand, you can hold on to the outside of your ankle. Okay, bottom foot is flexed, and that leg lifts and lower, lifts and lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Circles. Emphasis on the up. Up. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. And we pulse up. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, let's stretch out the hips. That should feel really nice. That series is really good. And actually, Patrick did a short series. It's like a hip opening series. It's up on YouTube. It's really cool to do this side leg series that we did here, followed by Patrick's hip opening segment. Those are really good together. I promise you, you'll have Giselle Bundchen legs. Okay, so lie on your back and just cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And you can stay here. That might be enough. Otherwise, you're just gonna hug the back of that left thigh And just pull your knee in toward your chest and let that hip open up. And just take a few deep breaths here. Couple more breaths. And slowly come out of it and we'll change. So cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And if it's good for you, you can hug the back of that right knee in toward your chest, or hug the back of that right thigh, bring your knee in toward your chest. And just breathe here. And slowly come out of it. Just give your knees a hug, rock side to side. And we're going to take another supine twist, one that also gets into your, it's a nice stretch, I find, for your glute anyway. So hug your right knee in toward your chest, extend that left leg long, and just use your hands to bring that right knee up and over toward your left. You can bring your right arm out toward the opposite side. Eyes are looking toward your right fingertips, and just hold and breathe. Slowly bring that knee back in toward your chest. Just maybe hug that knee in toward your underarm one more time. And then slowly change legs. Pull that right knee in, extend that left leg long, and gently bring that right knee up and over toward your left. And bring your left arm out toward the side. Eyes looking toward your left fingertips. And breathe, just breathe right into that lower back. And bring that knee back up to center. Give it one more hug in toward your underarm. And release that and just kind of shake your legs out. Okay. Find an inversion of your choice. Some nice options are waterfall. So this is a really nice restorative position here. So tailbone heavy, feet up toward the ceiling or sky, arms long by your side. So this is an option. You can come into shoulder stance, headstand, handstand if Patrick's on. I'm sure he's already in a handstand. So I'm going to come right into shoulder stance. And if you are in shoulder stance, one thing to think about is try not to kind of like dump your weight in toward your hands here. So really still try to use your core to lift your waist. So your hands aren't taking all of the weight and doing all of the work here. And you want your feet, your legs, ideally at about 90 degrees. And just breathe whichever inversion you took. Gonna stay here for a couple breaths. If you're in shoulder stance, you can find plow. And from wherever you are, slowly start to work your way in toward the mat, knees in toward your chest. Give yourself a hug, rock side to side. And at this point, take what you need. If there's anything more left that you'd like to do, please take it. Otherwise, I think you all know where we're going. Take an inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and start to lengthen your legs, arms long by your side. and find Shavasana. If you need some more time in Shavasana, please take it. Otherwise, just gently start to wake yourself up. Move your fingers and your toes. Point your toes. Extend your arms back behind you. Just take a full body stretch. And again, just let your ribs lift up toward the ceiling. Open up those abdominals. Bring your knees in toward your chest and just rock onto whichever side feels good. And from there, gently press yourself up into a seated position. I'll face you. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more time, just like that. Inhale through your nose. Inside out. Thank you everybody for joining me. I miss you all so much and I can't wait to see you soon. I think it's going to be soon. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. Look up at the ceiling. Thank you everybody. Have a great night. Namaste. Yay! Hopefully I see you all in Rebecca's class in 30 minutes. So take care everybody. I'll see you next week, Tuesday at 5. And hopefully I'll be a little bit more well versed with this Facebook Live thing. So, okay.